Hello everybody, welcome back to the second episode of my Satisfactory Let's Play series. So, if we just come back onto the save here, I said in the last one that we'd be relocating my base over to where I normally like it, and that's still the plan. But first we need to go find that area. Last episode I said I was pretty sure it was over here, and I'm pretty sure it's still over here. So, we're going to do a little bit of exploring here at the start of this episode. But first, we've got to make sure we have enough biomass for all of our burners to keep up. We're actually going to build another biomass burner and hook it up to the power just so that we have more biomass in the entire system. One more thing I might want to do before leaving is research base building, because, and just like that, I have all the resources. And we launched a pod, and so now we can get exploring.
Milestone reached. Foundations.
Yeah. I know how foundations work. See, this is why I thought we might need foundations, because I wasn't certain how we were going to get up this cliff that I jumped off of in the first episode. But with foundations, I can just do this and then build 3 of these. And then boom, we made it up. A situation for foundations. Huzzah, onward. Okay, so this is where we're at on the map now. We haven't gone that far yet, so we got a little bit more exploring to do. Big kitty showdown. Oh. Aha! I win. The big kitty has been vanquished. We found something. This is what the big kitty was guarding. A Mercer sphere.
Look through the window and witness a thread. The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien
Wow,
artifacts.
I can see so much here.
These melted state spheres are named in his honor.
It's pretty cool.
Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and
Power slug over there. That way is towards the cliff, right? I think what we're looking for is still more that way. So I'm gonna try to get down without breaking any bones. Oh, easy. Uh-oh. Bad puppy. Yeah. Saw something. Oh, power slug. Kitty. Oh, yay, sulfur. This is helpful. I can research it in the molecular analysis
Chemical
machine.
element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid.
So I'm gonna build a MAM right now. And we're going to start researching some stuff. So sulfur, first things first, do that. And now I can scan for sulfur. Black powder is helpful.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid
Let's
sulfide and
research
sulfate
pale
materials
berries.
from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers,
research
which we have no use
mercerspheres.
for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending
Plasma
tools.
spitters.
Your enthusiasm for saving the day has been noted. Your attitude has also been noted. The message you just skipped is one of the winners of the monthly Pioneer's Choice Most Interesting Message Award.
Aw,
What a
man.
shame.
That's too bad. I guess skipping it was just wrong. If there's sulfur ahead, I know where I am. Yes. I do indeed believe I know where I am now. Whoops. Huh. Interesting. And here we are. I found it. This is where I'm going to set up my base. Hard drive. Here we are. Back to our base. Before we relocate, I want to research obstacle clearing. And that's obstacle clearing complete. So now I have access to some new equipment.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures
Chainsaw.
maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun.
So after gathering a few things, I can make a chainsaw, which will help with biomass clearing and gathering. But it takes solid biofuel to use. Solid biofuel, you need normal biomass to make, and it's basically just more efficient biomass. I've decided that it's too slow. And so I'm just going to make it with machine rather than by hand. Because making it by hand takes forever. And running several conveyors, moving all my concrete and all my plates and screws and rods over there. We're almost there. Okay. We have arrived at the second site. So, since that's the concrete line, it's all going to go into a storage container right here. But first, in order so we can order it with anything, we can just do this. And then just like this, we've made a small base. The best part about these construction tools is these base building blocks is that it makes it really easy for you to order things just like this, so that I can put this right here and then run it straight without having to worry about it overlapping at all. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to run power all the way back to our old base from here. And we've made it back to base with the power. So we hook it up here. Now we've got power running all the way back there. And so we don't actually have as much plates as I would hope. This journey takes a lot of plates to run even a single line there. So I'm going to craft up some plates by hand, I think. So our MAM research hard drive finished. So iron wire or fused quick wire. Iron wire can be helpful if you have an like iron only setup. The problem with that is I've got plentiful copper. So I'm going to rescan this hard drive and get cast screws from straight ingots into screws, or fused wire again. I'm going to go with cast screws because that's the better one and might be useful. And that's all that hard drives do. So about 10 billion years later, I'm now finished with crafting up all those ore into plates. So I'm going to come here, grab all the plates left, and I'm going to move the plates. No, not the plates. I'm going to move the wire and cable over to the new base. Come on, I can get it. I know I can. Fine, you forced my hand. There we go. Perfect. Why did I do that? Because it's funny. And this is where the copper node over at the new base is. So, this one's just gonna run along over here. Here. Put the storage container here, and then the conveyor merger right here. Oh. To merge the screws and the rods into a single line, and then we're going to send that over to the new merging the rods and screws into a single production line to send over to the new base. And then lastly, we'll do plates. And then just like the other ones, we're going to put this into a likely temporary spot. Just because I'm not finished with making any of the production lines, so they might take more space than I predict. Then we can put down a storage container. And then a conveyor merger. Just put it in. And now we should be getting rods and screws over here eventually. Okay, I have one final production line to bring over with the hub. So deconstructing the hub. Yeah, my power shuts down. I'm gonna fix that. I need some wire. Fortunately, I've still got some in here because it hasn't left yet. Now we plug in some fuel and hook it up to the power. And then we can turn the power grid on again and it should work. Just like that. Okay. Now let's get the final production line sent over. Okay, and here we are again at the new base. So I'm going to just put another storage container right next to the one I already have. And then we're going to set up another storage container here. And then a conveyor merger right there. Plug this into it. And last but not least, we are going to put down the hub once again. Let's put it right here. Nice and low to the ground. Easy to access everything. The equipment workshop. Let's move this limestone conveyor belt just out this way a little bit before bringing it back in. And we're going to put the equipment workshop right here. And the MAM. We need to move this again. Like this. And then we can put down the MAM right here. And so now we have a little courtyard work area, maybe. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. In this next one, we're going to try to get some assembling set up. So we're going to start making some reinforced iron plates. And we're going to just expand the production we already have. So, if you liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.